Okay, we just had a call where we're basically practicing a sales call for a freelancer who is going to try to sell the SEO audit. And I know, like, for the all SEOs, when we mention like sales skills, I don't want to hear that. Like, we love SEO and we are so bad at selling and we don't like selling. But when you are SEO freelancer who is running successful freelancing thing, then we really need to be more familiar how to really sell, but without being pushy. So that's kind of like my signature, how to really sell, but build the relationship, because I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to feel, like people are seeing me as a salesperson or something like that. So that is like what I'm going to share with you, a call structure, how it should look like, the mindset thing, and the questions that we need to ask like our clients to really make sure that we are a good fit for each other. And like all these things are for premium SEO clients when you want to sell the SEO audit, the ongoing SEO support for 2000 plus. Everything else is just like cheap, like people are getting in so many cases, and I don't want to do that. I really want to focus our topic on the getting premium SEO clients in the sales call. So first, when it comes to a structure, and I was putting like some notes here, basically the structure is definitely you want to schedule a call 45 minutes. 15 first minutes, we are going to go over the questions that you need to ask your client to really build a relationship, to really be familiar with their business, with their website, because that is something that we want to achieve. We don't want to just like go there and sell our services. Be focused on like how we are doing the ongoing monthly support, or like SEO audit in this case. That is the energy like that the client will feel that we are going to just like sell, and like they are not interested. What my signature approach here is actually asking the questions and giving the value in that moment, but not value in the giving the free audit. No, we are going to ask the questions that are really helping us to understand their pain points, their goals, what they want to achieve, and put our perspective, how we are resolving these things, how we are working on our SEO audit, because that is how we are building the relationship and how we are checking like if we are good fit for each other. So first, the mindset thing when I'm going to the sales call is that like I don't want to sell a person if there is no a good fit between each other. And like that's my rule, like that is something that I highly want to avoid, and my only focus is to check if we are a good fit for each other. And how I'm checking this, by having the questions that I need to ask them about their business, what they are exactly doing, what is their website, how they are getting their customers. And when I'm thinking about customers, or like is it like B2B service, what I mean by this is really getting to know their ideal customer profile, what they are selling, how they are selling, if they are having tracking in place. And when they are giving me information about their customers, I go deep, like I ask them legit questions, like about their customers, what type of their customers, if it's like B2B, like what is like ideal industry that is coming from, like that is something that we really need to know, because we don't want to do just like SEO audit or like sell our SEO support like for nonsense. And like I really want to connect with my client on personal basis, where I'm really getting to know his business, his website, and I am understanding like what they are trying to achieve, and I am understanding like what is their current pain point, what is their business, and I am providing the value how we are going to solve that. Because I know, especially SEO freelancers, we are doing like so many SEO audits, check-ins, and like, and even I was working in the consulting agency. Every week we were doing like some SEO audit, and like I was just like putting in a Screaming Frog and then SEMrush and like doing these tools. But like what is the missing piece here is real connection on connecting what their business about, what they are about, customers, how they are getting the customers, how long the sales processes are, in place, what are some objections that their customers are going to tell them about, like these, because that is what is helping us to first think. And like with these AI tools, we really trying to not think, but we need to think. We need to then share the perspective, how we are achieving something, like how we are doing the SEO audit, because I don't want to go on that sales call and I don't want to share how I'm doing the SEO audit. That is the process. I first want to get why we should do the SEO audit and what the SEO audit will achieve and what kind of the importance they will get. Because even I'm doing just like SEO audit and they don't see importance of as execution of the recommendations that I'm providing, like we will sell that, like we will get like 1,000, 2,000, but like we will not build the relationship. They will not implement these things and they will say, yeah, Adriana is not good SEO, like we didn't get anything. But on that sales call, I need to make sure that they understand the importance of implementing all these recommendations. Otherwise, it will not happen anything. So that is how I'm resonating with this person who is coming on this call, like asking, and I will put like more questions, and definitely I will share these questions below this video or like YouTube channel. So please think when you talk with that person, listen. We don't want to talk on that call more than our client is. So when I'm going there, my first focus is checking if we are resonating, and then it's about listening. So definitely I will share the questions, like what is the current problem with your website? How have you tried to solve that like so far? What was working? What didn't work? Why do you think it didn't work? What do you think are the solutions? Have you worked with the SEO specialist? What was good? What was bad? We really want to make sure that like our collaboration in the future will have the impact on the client. And we are seeing like what kind of collaboration they are looking towards. Definitely we need to focus our questions about the leads, about the customers. What is the value of the lead? How many leads does the site currently generating? What is the trend of the leads? How you are tracking leads? You see, like we really need to go over these details to really understand the business and to share how we are going to fix this. Definitely besides these, it will go the pricing, like what about the pricing, like maybe you can recommend to focus your deliverables around the most profitable services, if it's like B2B, or if it's customer, maybe specific categories, if it's like e-commerce. But we really need to find out like what is really working for them, what is not working with them, where they want to focus their things, and like these kinds of things. So it's for the first 20 minutes is just like conversation, person to person, human to human. Hey, I really want to understand your problem because I don't want to sell you. I want to understand your problem so I can give the value. When people see that you are legitimately interested in their pain points, in their business, and like these people, like they love to share, like and talk about their business. When they see that like you are not sneaky, but that you are not hungry for the money, that you are not selling, that is how we are building the connections, and like these people want to work with you because they see the value that you are really interested in like what they are doing. We are not here just like to sell, we are here to help people. And if we are not helping people in the first place, if we are just like thinking about our ass, this is not going to work, because we are all consultants, we are supporting our clients, and our first goal is to support my clients, not to sell. I'm going to sell if it's a good fit and if they are resonating with my approaches. But if it's not, I need to go to another client, because we all have clients. One bad client can destroy our personal life, our business life. So we really need to be careful about who we are going to work next. Definitely more questions can be about about the ideal customers, pricing, packages, how does the sales process look like, the user pain points, how users see the product, what problem do they solve with the product services, and like what kind of marketing channels they are using. So I'm just like giving you the brainstorming questions, but like what you will go there is to talk with that person, listen, and when they are asking and answering, you are going to ask about that thing that the person is telling you. Like we are not going to go straight to our services. That should be around like first 15 minutes. Then we are going to share about like collaboration, what they were thinking, what we are doing, like is it first the SEO audit, how we are like looking like what is from the information we got. This is the SEO audit that we are pricing for 2,000. Then we are saying, okay, next steps would be in the next 3 to 4 weeks, I'm going to provide you the SEO audit. After 2 weeks, we are hopping on the call for 30 minutes call just to see if we are on the same page. I will not provide you all the deliverables, but I will make sure that you are looking for deliverables in the way that I'm doing, because the most worst case scenario is after 5 to 6 weeks you're delivering something that client didn't expect in that way. And like we are all humans, like we are talking the same language, but we are not meeting the same definitions on things. So we really need to make sure that we are good on that side. And I will provide like all the questions, but always think that we are not here to sell. We are here to understand the client business, to ask legit questions, so we are able to provide the value, and then we are presenting how we are doing, where we are showing that we are real SEO freelancers who are doing it this way, and we are sharing the process of our work. Okay, the next thing, if you have like any onboarding materials, you can share with me so I can be more familiar with your business, so my impact with this SEO audit will be there. Then we are asking about all the questions that we may have, and like the worst case scenario is that like you are going to send the proposal after that call. No, we are not doing this. If you are not comfortable to sell your service in that moment without the proposal, okay, that is the first step. Don't worry, we will go over the another one. But first, then we can say like, okay, give me a few days, 2 to 3 days. I will put everything in the proposal, and can we hop on the 15-minute call just so I can share the proposal? Because if you are sending just proposal and you are not talking with the person, you are missing all the points. They will get just like proposal, they will not understand. You will not get feedback what's wrong with that proposal. Is it price? Is it like if they are understanding like deliverables, what you are doing? And we need to practice these like sales calls, proposal, get the feedback from the client, so we really see like where is the gap, so we can advance our skills in presenting, in communicating, so we are ready for the next call. Sales skills are just practicing skills. We need more and more like these kinds of skills that we practice with even like with role play things, like with clients, because more feedback as we are getting, the more learnings we have, so we can implement that. Okay, so that would be for this episode, and I will see you in the next one.